welcome back. Alright, we have 2 days left. Let's see if we can make the most out of it. We have 2 new things we can ask. And I guess we'll have to ask her directly. Wendy. We are on good terms, you know. One more drink and we're like close enough, I would say. Let's give you a drink. Whoop. Okay, let's see. She's drunk, we are on good terms, it's all perfect. All according to plan. Let's see. Let's see. Keeping up appearances. You think I've been lying about my heritage? Wendy gives you an inquisitive look, as if she's trying to size you up. Wendy gives a small sarcastic round of applause as she beams at you. Excellent detective work. Well, our relationship has reached a new level, I suppose. Now you know me a little better. It's true, I grew up in an impoverished region up north and struggled every day. When I moved to Bukovi, I learned how superficial everyone around me was. But I also learned how to exploit their attitudes. I see how you operate, and I see you do the same thing. Well, we are a lot alike, I think. I think so. We both always knew we wanted more than what we were born with, so why shouldn't we take more if we are smart enough? Alina once said it best. Being rich is easy. Just pay the entrance fee. That entrance fee can be as low as some convincing fake jewels, a practiced enunciation, and some rudimentary sewing skills. Once you're in a club, there's plenty of chances to stay in. Wealthy people shed coin like it doesn't matter to them, and it doesn't. They think it's gauche to talk about money, so they buy you drinks, gifts, let you stay in their summer house. They would fund a lifestyle you can only dream of and never ask for anything in return out of politeness. I've climbed a shaky ladder and I am dangerously close to securing my position at the top. Business deals which are close to completion will soon make me a genuine lady of wealth. You must understand, dear Peel bartender. Well, let's just agree with her. Nice. See, I knew I could confide in you. My instincts never betray me. We are very much alike. Anyway, this will be our little secret, so hush hush, darling. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sorry. Have you gone completely mad? You're making up conspiracy theories about us now. Oh, that's it. Okay. Sit down first. Olivia! My best friend. You have all the gossip, right? Have I ever made you drunk? I did. Alright. Then let's be besties instead. Let's hope no one kills you next time. I have a feeling you have quite a few enemies. Alright, have you heard? My, so the crafty little rodent admits it, does she? The sheer audacity of it all is almost admirable. If only it hadn't been so offensive, that that is what she believes an old money heiress would act like. It fooled you, didn't it? Nope. Alright. Next step. Oh, partner, I can think of other reasons why a young lady might be dishonest about her travels than being secretly poor. You'll have to substantiate that with a bit more evidence before it's broadcast-worthy material. I'll keep at it. Good, well, chop chop, get to it. Wait. Let me have a few actions left. Let me talk to Elena first. Let's get you a drink. let's see what she has to say about the truth, because we really have to find evidence. We can connect it to the blackmail. Almost. But almost isn't enough. Bravo, Buttoner. That's an excellent piece of detective work. So Miss Brooker has been playing us all. On some level I can't but applaud her mocks, but you do raise a valid question. One can't simply fake their way into paying one's bills. So what is her source of income? Yeah, that's the question. Who would know? Fang Bai? Maria? Whoop. I have to find some clues. You're telling me I tolerated a month of that woman's condescension and it was all a lie? She's a monster. That's it? I have to ask each of them now. Oh, I still haven't gotten your favorite drink. What the heck? Well, last time I said I was going for the orange daisy. You won't even be tipsy with that, like... She has a tight tolerance. I don't know if she'll like it then. We'll see. Oh, perfection. Okay, you like that. That's good. That's great, actually. So let's bring your mood down again. Oh my, Miss Brooker's aspirations are understandable. Where I'm from, many a parent hoped their daughter would someday marry up, as it were. Still, she should have taken some pride in humble beginnings, a family, instead of treating it like a dirty secret. Oh, come on! No one has something to say? Killian, maybe Killian. Come, you're my last hope here. Oh god, I don't know if I can actually solve this. I wasted too much time doing nothing. What? Wendy's poor? Dear goddess. And here I was thinking I could woo her someday for a shot at marrying rich. I can't believe she managed to fool me. That's it? I don't understand what you're saying. That doesn't make any sense. You don't think it's possible? Of course it isn't. Look at her. She's a girl with class. With brains. Not some country bumpkin. Well, she managed to fool you, I guess. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Maybe the Brookhouse mansion is just a really remote. Really remote or something. Okay. Nothing more to add. Olivia. By the goodness, I knew there was something fake about her right from the get-go. Excellent work, Buttoner. Now, this is the kind of shocking material one can make a radio segment about. Wendy Brooker, an imposter in our midst. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, it's just a theory. In the business of gossip, one rarely has the luxury of official confirmation. You just have to learn to trust your gut, darling. If you say so. I do say so. Okay, nothing more? We're not getting anywhere. Oh, I already asked everything. Okay, what does she have to say about Feng Bai being her support? Miss Bai is so kind. I've been so wrapped up in my own feelings, I didn't realize how much she must have been hurting too. That's it? Oh god, I already asked everything. Yeah, same here. And I already asked Elena... Wait, the computer doesn't have anything, right? Yeah. Just in case, I always check. I don't want to miss anything, just like I missed the clues. Combining the clues. Okay, what did she say again about... a source of income. Okay, so we have to combine clues, maybe? Wait, did I ask her about the... Yeah, I almost asked her everything. Alright. I think that's it. I don't have anything more to add. I hope. Okay. I have to end the day here. And then we'll put the clues together and we'll see. I hope she's there tomorrow as well. He's the blackmailer. Okay, we have a motive. Wendy needs more money to fund her lavish lifestyle while masquerading as an old money heiress if she wants to climb the social ladder. Blackmailing Alina would have ensured her a source of income. Okay, we have this. Now only one left. Killian's innocent. No. Feng Bai's betrayal. Freedom cut off. Unfriended. Dumped. Homecoming. Late entrance. We got that one down. Oh, come on. Wait, didn't Alina promise Maria that she will stop? Or maybe... I thought maybe once the secret was out, she couldn't continue with it, and that's why she had to murder. But how would we know? Can I combine something? How would she know about the poison, though? Cut off, no betrayal. Thanks past. Deadly medicine. No, no. Second fiddle. Checkmate. Coming clean. Nah. I think we have to ask people about her. Okay. That's what we'll do, I guess. Hopefully, that will help. Okay, let's see. Please, all the relevant people, please be there. Yes, of course they are. They want us to really win this round. Alright, alright. I guess we'll go with everyone. Let's talk to Elena first. After we really messed up the relationship with a few comments here and there, we are finally almost at the point where she likes us. But a curious turn of events. At the start of this investigation, I would not have considered Miss Brooker a particularly strong suspect. But now, it certainly looks like the puzzle pieces fit together, don't they? Good work. And that's it? Okay. What about Merton, before I talk to the people? Yes, I have some new information for you. I'm impressed, Bartender. You're more astute than I expected. For someone new to this, you've done some solid detective work there. I believe you're right on the mark. Miss Brooker had us all fooled. It's always a shame when someone so clever and resourceful wastes their talent on a life of crime. Let's put an end to this little charade, shall we? Wait, we're not there yet. We need evidence. So just in case everyone's relationship stays the same in the next case, I will continue to give them drinks. Because I don't think the detective will do the same thing twice, will he? If he does, then it's over. Dear oh dear, whatever happened to just marrying rich like the good old days? And that's what wealthy young men are for. Young girls these days are too independent for their own good. And that's it. Orange Daisy. Let's see what everyone has to say before confronting Wendy. Is that a good idea, though? Oh no, I didn't want to talk to you about that. Alright, let's see. Goodness, it's ghastly to think Miss Brooker would have been capable of this. I thought her and Alina had become close friends. But perhaps that, too, was all just a lie. Well, they're not jumping to her defense at all. Vincent! Dear friend. Let's go. Let's see. What a vile scheme, Earl. You'd better act on this soon, before Miss Brooker latches onto some new unfortunate fool to suck dry. Oh god, they really hate that person. Like, no one is jumping to her defense. I suppose a less privileged upbringing should not bar a clever young woman from partaking in high society. But I detest these kinds of lies and manipulations. The status that comes with old money is not some costume. Well, if I heard them talking before, then you could have guessed who the murderer really is. But we really only found out after we had everything for all the other people. Well, that's what she gets for not making real friends, I guess. Wendy was blackmailing Alina? I thought they were close. I can't believe she was using her like that. Using all of us, really. That's it. I hope the next case is has Killian as a suspect again. But that would be too dumb, right? Maybe he will come at the last one. I don't know how many cases this actually has, but I guess at least 3. Right? That two-faced harpy. She pretended to be Alina's friend, while all the while she was using her, sucking her dry like a vampire. I should have been there to protect her. I should have seen through it. When I left, I'd let her sink her claws in. I was supposed to be her friend. I'm sorry, Maria. Well, that ended her good mood. Okay, I went through everyone. You're left. I'm sorry. You seem to really like me, but I was just playing. Now I'm the asshole. But we only want the truth. What do you have to say for yourself? So that's how it... Oh god. So that's how it is. I confided in you. I thought you were one of the good ones. Someone who'd understand. What gives you the right to go making baseless, slanderous accusations like this? Then prove me wrong. How do you make money? Ouch. I'm sorry. I don't owe you an explanation, you insolent little louse. Just mark my words. I'm not the kind of person you want to be making an enemy of. That's it? Wait, shit. Tell me more. Well... I hope she doesn't kill us. Wait, what are we going to do now? Could I have combined something? I don't know. I don't have any other... Well, we are in trouble. Evidence. Evidence. How would she get... How would she get the poison? Did I mess it up? Well, she's in a good mood again. Okay, let me just try it again. Maybe that was out of line. Indeed it was. But you're right, dear. We all make mistakes from time to time. That's it. Well, now I'm in a pickle. I thought we would find something out. I have nothing. Nothing at all. I already talked to her about everything. Well, I guess we can talk about her. Okay, he doesn't want to talk about it. I guess so. Did I ask her about the poison? Yeah. Okay, now I have no idea. Either we just submit the case like that, or there's something more. Well, I mean, I can still wait till tomorrow. That means I can... still put together clues. Let me just put everything together. What? Wendy recently visited Rova, an impoverished rural area outside of Bukovi. The STAC mentioned that lynx bane grows in areas just like this. Oh, I didn't know. If Wendy has traveled there before, it could be where she got the poison that killed her. Okay. We got it. Yes. Whew. Almost didn't make it. Phew. Good. Based on these findings, who are we accusing? Wendy Brooker. Wendy Brooker? Why would a wealthy woman like her need to blackmail and kill Alina Dragos? We already told you. She's not wealthy. Her entire life is a lie. Well, she definitely had me fooled. She wants to climb the social ladder. She needs a steady stream of income without having to work. That's a solid motive to blackmail Alina. Wait, did we mess up when we confronted Wendy about it? Is she going to flee now? How do you believe she killed Alina? Lynxbane poison. Lynxbane. And someone saw her on a train headed to a region where it grows. That's a solid line of reasoning we can use to confront her. Miss Brooker is not the kind of person a conductor would forget. Finding evidence that she traveled there before should be easy. Take a breath. Are you sure about this? Once I submit this report at the Judica, things will be set in motion that cannot be undone. I'm confident in my findings. Very well. The machine will now be set into motion, so to speak. I hope my faith in you has not been misplaced. Good luck, detective. Hugo returns a few hours later, right as you're about to close up the bar. As Detective Madden approaches the bar, you try to read his blank expressions. Oh no, did you flee? No. Hugo looks pleased with himself, and with you too. The smile he wears seems out of place on his face. Well, don't close down the bar. When I first walked down these stairs looking for help, I was following my gut. Seems I was right to trust my instincts. We presented every piece of your evidence to Miss Brooker. Every lie was debunked. Every attempt to feign innocence was rebuked. Eventually, she broke and admitted everything. Even at the end, she showed no hint of contrition. She genuinely believes she did nothing wrong. Wow. But she did, and you proved that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Oh good, he likes us. Well done, bartender. This investigation was certainly an interesting one. As thanks for your cooperation, I'll leave the nightclub out of my reports. But I think it's time I draw this little experiment to a close and return to some good old-fashioned police work. I have paperwork to do. Until we meet again, bartender. Really? You won't do anything? Wow. Wow, that's new. Okay, that's good. Guilty. Nice. Okay, that's it. For this case, I guess. If I press continue, will it already start the next one? I don't really want to know, but I can't really stop, can I? Yeah, a few months later. Oh shit, what happened to Olivia? Oh god. Hello, this place seems to be thriving. Evening, Killian. Thirsty? No, thank you, Bartana. Tonight I must return home without even a hint of alcohol on my breath. She must not know I was here. She? You have another one? Who? My mother, of course. Oh. Who else? Feel free to stay as long as you like. Much appreciated. Tempting as it may be after recent events, I doubt my punishment will be reduced if my mother finds out I also frequent an illegal speakeasy. I'm not sure I follow. Killian theatrically pulls out a newspaper from his coat and tosses it on the table with exaggerated flair. The headline faces you. Murder at the Opera. Famous opera singer and radio star Olivia Carmine was witnessed stabbing fellow performer Stavros Stone during the performance of Dalliance at the Maverick. No, she's innocent! Dalliance, a tragic story of love and betrayal by famous writer Gail LeWinter and directed by industry veteran Lawrence Sullivan IV, features a scene where Penelope, played by Olivia Carmine, stabs her lover Hercule, Stavros Stone, with a dagger. Whether this was an intentional attack or an unfortunate accident with a malfunctioning prop, police are still investigating who is responsible for this tragic event. An attendee was spotted rushing towards the collapsed actor and attempting to help, but he seemed to fumble his attempts at resuscitation and was quickly pulled away by a staff member. Genuine medical staff arrived at the scene too late to help, and Stavros Stone was pronounced dead at the hospital, with cause of death recorded as severe blood loss. Reporters have attempted to reach out to Olivia Carmine for comment. So far, she has not made a public statement, and all communication is being handled by her lawyer and public agent. Wow. Exactly. Though the newspaper article doesn't quite capture the sheer chaos and spectacle of it all. Let me guess, you were there? Yes, I was there to see Olivia. I think you are like an unlucky charm. Fortunately, as the son of a doctor, I can't stomach the sight of a little blood. Who do you think the brave individual rushing to aid the victim was, and wasn't able to do anything? Well, at least you tried. It's nice to see someone recognize my good nature for once. Man, we really are besties, aren't we? The backstage person who pulled me away simply called me an idiot. I guess it mattered not. Stavros was dead, and moments anyway. Killian avoids your gaze guiltily. You both know he made a bad situation worse, but it was probably a lost cause anyway. So why are you in hiding? How do you think my mother would react if her son was seen making a fool of himself in front of hundreds of people? Fortunately, I could escape through the backstage exit. Reese let me out and saved my blushes. I know I will have to face her eventually, but that's a problem I like to postpone as long as possible. How long have you been avoiding home? Ever since the police interviews finished. I had some pocket money left to arrange a room at a Hotel Jubilee and pay for laundry services. Regrettably, I have to have run out already. Honestly, I regret attending the damn opera. Having both leads die in the story is nothing but a pretentious attempt to pull some emotional strings. Seriously, who wrote this garbage? It says here, Gale the Winter. Whatever. The only good thing that possibly came out of this is that I may have found you a new customer partner. The fellow or person, the stagehand that stopped me. We had a little chat after questioning. Turns out they are the prop master. I told them they looked like they could use a drink and pointed them to this place. The name is Reese. Thanks, I look forward to meeting them. My pleasure. Now I think it's time I went back home. I have a terrifying woman to face. Good luck to you. May the goddess watch over you tonight. Bye-bye. And... oh, right on cue. Hugo Mertens descends the stairs of the speakeasy and sits down at the bar with a level of confidence and comfort you haven't seen in him before. It has been quite some time since his last visit. You weren't sure if he would ever come back. Good evening, detective. Evening. I see this place is still up and running. Very good indeed. Oh no. Things have been rather quiet at the station, and ever since we foiled Wendy Brooker's scheme. It was quite pleasant actually. Unfortunately, it seems that situation has now changed. I take it you're aware of the situation with Olivia Carmine and the events that unfolded at the Maverick Opera House? Killian told me about it just now. I thought so. Is Hugo smiling? It doesn't suit him. He seemed quite satisfied with himself. My initial investigation has already confirmed that several important people related to the case have been made aware of your establishment. Do you need my help again? Right about that. While circumstances are definitely chaotic, I have plenty of material to work with for once. I have a list of employees, direct access to the murder weapon, and over 100 witnesses to call upon. What I'm trying to say is that you're on the bench. It's time to leave the investigation to the professionals. You do your job, and I do mine. Well, finally! I'm sure the case is safest in your hands. Sure. Why, thank you. Your faith in me is appreciated. Nevertheless, if the spar isn't useful to me, I'm not sure I can guarantee its continued existence long term. You bastard. We know what happened last time. I admit your insights proved helpful last time. We did apprehend the culprit together. I'm sure you'll find other ways to convince me that the nightcap should stay open. So for now, I have no plans to close it down, but I can't speak for the rest of the constabulary. That's not reassuring. It's not my job to reassure you, Bartender. It's my job to catch criminals. So that's exactly what I'll do. Now, it's only a matter of time before my suspects come visit the speakeasy. I will be eagerly awaiting their arrival, so I may question them further. All I ask is that you keep this place open and stay out of my way. I will tell you if I need anything more from you. You may yet prove useful to me after all, just not as an investigator. I understand. Wonderful. Now then, with that taken care of, I'll be off to do some preliminary paperwork. I wish you a pleasant evening and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye, Yuko! Not detective. Well. And I guess this is where I'm going to stop for now. We have quite a case to work on. Not yet, but soon. And I'll see you then. Bye bye!